All right, here we go. Welcome. Good afternoon from New York. And good morning. I think it's around morning time. And we are flying over Russia in the 1940s in a video game called IL-2 Sturmovik. And you can see the IL-2 here, a mod 1942, that I'm flying over this new map in the series. And this is my favorite flight simulator. Even though I'm loving Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 very much, this continues to be my favorite flight simulator, mainly because of the feeling of flight that you get in it while flying an airplane, which is a combination of the graphics, the sounds, the damage modeling, and obviously for me I've always loved World War II airplanes. My father was from England, and when I was growing up, I always heard stories about the Battle of Britain and the bombs and the machine guns and the shooting over the skies. And as a boy and descendant from a hunter-gatherer, all that stuff excited me very much. So I've always liked these kind of airplanes that flew and fought. Beautiful machines, really powerful machines. Unfortunately, they put weapons on them because humans like to fight. But I just love these machines that were built in a short period of time, very quickly during that time. It was a bit of a golden age of aviation, despite all the terrible things happening around it. And this particular airplane, the IL-2 Sturmovik, which is the namesake of this game, is like the A-10 of ground attack aircraft, the A-10 of World War II. I think it's the most, the highest, the most produced combat airplane ever. It's about 40,000 made, I think, over the course of the war and after as well. And there's a really beautiful rendition of the game here that's that's another wonderful thing about this video game. It's let me see where I am here so I don't run out of the map. It's a Russian team of developers in Russia, and it has the producer is a guy in the States. So I feel that in this video game, there's a lot of fans of this type of aviation all around the world. I feel that this video game is a bridge between Russia and the United States. It provides a bridge between the people that don't want to fight, and like the politicians and everyone causing trouble. Like it's really a joint effort of people from around the world, and it's a really wonderful engine. It can't fly around the whole Earth, but it does have the best damage modeling of any flight simulator I've ever played. The first version came out in 2001. It was made by a company called 1C Games. Oleg Maddox was the director of that, and I was a fan. I loved that game from that version of IL-2 from 2001. I actually have a poster. I'm a super aviation nerd, World War II aviation nerd, and I have a poster signed by the whole team that I won in a little contest that just by being lucky, I was the first person to respond to some forum post, and they sent me a signed poster that I have in my room in my house in Rome from the whole original IL-2 development team. And the latest version of this game, it came out in 2013. Great Battles, not the latest, but the latest model, the latest game engine, and it's a video game engine called Digital Nature Engine, and I really like that name. I think here I can Control C. One of the cool things is you can actually open the windows in these planes, and it's really wonderful modeling. You can see everything moving here, the lighting. They keep making additions to this engine all the time. The latest improvement was last year. The graphical improvements and the little glints in the landscape and 4K textures, all this sort of technical stuff that often goes over my head. It's just continuously in development, and very cool that this game has been in development for so long and continues to be in development. Hey, I have Tony here calling me. Maybe he's on stream. One second. Is this Montana? Hey, you're on stream. Do you want to be on stream, or should I talk to you on stream, or do you want me to call you back in an hour? Go to Twitch. twitch.tv/hypertexthero and type, because right now I'm flying, but I'll call you when I'm done flying. How's that? Does that sound good? Nice to hear your voice, man. I'm flying. Okay, good. And I'll call you. After I stream here. Otherwise, we're gonna be talking on stream, and maybe we don't want to say everything on stream because it's been a while since we've spoken. Very nice to hear your voice, man. All right, I'll call you when I'm done here. Oh, okay. Big hug. Talk to you in about an hour or so. All right, that's my friend, a friend of mine from university. Just giving me a call. I'm sort of getting in touch with a lot of old friends during this time, seeing what they're up to. In a way, it can be construed as a greedy way. I want people to follow me on Twitch, But hey, if I can't get my friends to follow me, what am I gonna do? That I'm lost here. So I'm trying to get in touch with a lot of friends I haven't spoken for a while, and I'm trying to get away, not just do it in Facebook, but because I don't want just to give Mark. I don't want Zuckerberg to be in charge of all our communications. I want our communications to go back to a decentralized manner. So I'm trying to write emails. I'm trying to get people to use this messaging app called Signal. And now I'm trying to talk to you about IL-2 Sturmovik here. Yeah, wonderful. The last version of the engine came out in 2013. It's called IL-2 Sturmovik Great Battles. They started with Stalingrad, then there was Moscow, then Kuban, then Bottom Plate is the last one, and the next one is going to be Normandy. And all these are basically each time they release it, they hand make these maps, and they hand make all these airplanes, these really beautiful flying machines. So, and it's quite a niche genre. It's not as popular, as Fortnite. So you're not gonna have like loads of people flying this, but generally the people that do enjoy it are maybe a little bit older, have a little bit more money. So it is a bit more expensive. Like it's about $50 to $70 a pop for each of these maps that come with like several airplanes and campaigns and historically accurate campaigns and quick missions and all that. But for me, it's money that I'm very glad to spend to support the development of this niche flight simulator. You can make your own skins. You can see that I've made a skin here. I've put these hearts with wings for this blog post that I wrote, and for some friends that I flew with, that we were doing this thing called For the Love of Flight. So I made this quick little skin here, just painted over the regular skin because I'm a bit lazy. And what else did I want to say? And this is actually 3 sims in one. There's IL-2 Sturmovik. It's the World War II airplanes, but it also comes with a tank simulator that you can fight in some tanks, all of the same excellent ballistics, and it has some World War I biplanes. So you can fly. That's called Flying Circus, and that all comes together in this package here. That's really a wonderful video game that I wanted to show you today, since there's so much talk about IL-2 Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is also a great video game. There's space for everything. There's space for civilians. There's space for some World War II combat. And okay, let me show you what I mean now about the physics and the feeling of flight, the ballistics, and the damage modeling of this game. Okay, I'm going to turn on the hood here. Let's see where I am. I'm all the way on the top of the map. It's cool. You can turn on the hood and keep flying from an outside view. I hope that Microsoft is listening here, because please, if in your drone view in Microsoft Flight Simulator, please let me control the airplane from the drone view without easily and move the mouse around, do that really easily like I can here. It would make it so much more pleasant to do outside view flights and show people how beautiful that game is from the outside view as well. So I'm going to talk about the damage modeling in this game. That's for me the best in any flight simulator ever made. Every part of the airplane is modeled, so if you shoot the engine, it gets affected in several different ways. If you hit a wind spar, the wing might come off. If you hit one of the landing wheels on a building, that landing wheel comes off, not the other one. The flaps getting shot off. So it's like very, very, very detailed flight model, damage model, and flight model. And it is a difficult game. It's very challenging, which is what I like. It's kind of like a game of chess in the sky, these World War II air combat. And strafing is difficult. You don't have the guided missile like in DCS that the computer basically finds the enemy for you. You can just press a button and lock on. Not that easily, but pretty much. This you have to be inside the airplane, and you have to look inside, and you have to align your sights, and you have these buttons to zoom in so that you can simulate a someone scanning the sky. These poor pilots had to fly and be on the lookout for people that were out there and trying to shoot them down, you know. And you have to trim the plane, just like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like you can see the little trim wheel here. I'm gonna twist it so it goes up or down. You can trip the plane. So all the controls are there. One difference between Microsoft Flight Simulator and this is that DCS, it's not a clickable a cockpit, so you can't go and click with the mouse, which is nice to be able to do. But at the same time, you know, that's another level of complexity that they decided to avoid. So it does it all for you. It's all animated. So if you turn on the engine, you see all the switches flipping by themselves, but you can just press one button to do it. But that doesn't mean it's easy, because it's a World War II plane. You're fighting. There's no radar system to tell you where the enemy is. Although you do have padlock view, which is very helpful. I'll show you that in a bit. But there is engine management in the full real settings. So it's a tough game, but there's also there's accessibility features. Like for example, I turn on the hood. You can see on the bottom left here how much ammo I have, my altitude, my airspeed. So there are accessibility features that makes it more easy. And there's a train. I'm gonna padlock on it. You press this really nice thing called padlock view, because I don't have track IR, but this has padlock view, so I can that means like padlock here. It's an old flight sim heads term that you padlock your vision to that target that you're looking at, so you can be flying the airplane in one direction, but your eyes will be aimed at the target. So let's just imagine that these are some evil Nazis here, or just some drones piloting these trains and these other vehicles that I'm flying over. And I'm going to swoop down and show you. Let's not go after the train. Let's go after something else right now. I'm going to swoop down and show you the damage modeling in this game. Okay. All right. I think up ahead there's going to be, or to the left here, maybe there's going to be some vehicles as well. But I don't find them, so let's go back to the train. That's fine. The train is there. I saw the train. Let's go for this train. I'm going to show you the wonderful damage modeling in this game, if at least of the gunnery. Okay, I'm gonna wait and get him when he's approaching that bridge there. I think he's gonna go over the bridge, so let's go there now. Okay, here we go. Full power. Hello, Mr. Montana's joining me here. I apologize for I just was in the middle of a stream, not talking to you right now. If you go on Discord, I'll be able to talk to you more easily. But right now you can type on chat and I'll talk to you then too. So here you go, lining it up. Whoa, okay, I think I missed it. I'm rusty in this. It's a difficult game. It's kind of like a chess, a physics-based chess match in the sky. Okay, and right now I'm flying the namesake of this. Of the video game, which is IL-2 Sturmovik, which is this airplane. But a little later in the stream, I'm going to go to my favorite World War II airplane, which is a British plane that helped hold back the Nazis and prevent them from getting a foothold in England. Is the Spitfire, the famous Supermarine Spitfire that is one of the most beautiful looking and beautifully flying airplanes in the world, and they still fly. You can go to air shows and find them. Hey, Montana's watching. That's fantastic. Feel free to type in the chat of the stream if you want. But I could see. I saw the little I saw your yeah, Rusty. Hey, I am Rusty. I am rusty on this because I've been flying this civilian flight simulator. The world's making me angry. The world's making me mad. Sometimes I want to shoot something and blow it up. Okay. But I'm not getting a good positioning here. There's a lot of trees, so there's all this stuff to think about in this game. You have to think about the trees. You have to think about your position in the sky, how much power you have on the engine. Here's a little flyby view for you. Look how easy it is to do a flyby view in this one compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I hope they improve that. It's way too hard to do a flyby view in Microsoft Flight Simulator right now, and I hope they improve that drone view. And okay, now I'm high up. I can see the train. Very nice high-resolution graphics. I'm at 60 frames per second because I built this PC just to be able to bring you all in these flights and in these rides and these wild video games you have these days. And let's try again. Okay, I'm going to try to line up. I'm going to zoom in. But actually, let's stay zoomed out to give you the feeling of speed that you get from swooping in on these things. Okay, you're going to see some ricochets. You see the ricochets there? And let's do a flyby view. Okay, I missed again. I'm in trouble here. Haven't flown this plane for a long time. We're gonna keep trying. Wonderful to be in touch with Montana and other friends during this time in the world when everyone is stuck at home or can't travel to see their friends or their families. So we keep connected through the wonders of digital technology, through video games. If you're lucky enough to have an Xbox or a PC and a screen to play with, and here we are strafing a train in the 1940s trying to get that. It's very, very tricky. This is easier than getting an air kill. Okay, getting an air kill in this game is especially in a full real settings in a server against other players. It's really tough. Often whoever sees the other one first wins, because if you see them and they don't see you, you can sneak up on them. And you know, these people are nuts. There's these Finnish people and I think Germans and English and I don't know what else all over the world that they run these servers. It's a multiplayer game. And hey, hello Oliver. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Hello Oliver. How old are you? How old are you now? I have to come and see you all. And you're all very welcome to see us wherever we are. Right now we're in New York City, but I went to university with Montana. I don't know if he's watching on the Twitch or just on. Yeah, he must be watching on the Twitch, but he's chatting to me now on WhatsApp instead of on the Twitch chat. But that's all right. And I went to university with this gentleman, and this is an English gentleman. And he has a family now, so who knows? Maybe I can convince Oliver to convince him to build a PC so he can play some of these computer games. I have another friend who's doing it right now, and he's actually those some good hits. Come on, all right. It must be an armored train or something. Oh, did I get it? It just turned. What happened there? It flipped around. It's like it did a Stallone Cobra maneuver, but it's a train. It's not a car. What the? I'm gonna try to keep this. I'm gonna try to keep this family friendly. What the foxtrot was that? Foxtrot Hotel. All right, let's go down. I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe like it's like, oh, you're shooting here. Everyone get out quickly. Let's lift up this train. Let's flip it around and go the other way. Okay, never seen that before. So you can see that there's bugs in all sorts of video games. That looked like a bug to me. It should have blown up, but those are some nice hits I was putting on that thing. And I can't even see it because the smoke. You have both cannons and machine guns on this thing. Okay, let's try to come from the other side. Really tough to get this here. Having trouble. Here in IL-2 Sturmovik, and I'm trying to switch to WhatsApp. I'm trying to switch to 7 years old. Excellent. Gaming PC. All right. No worries. You can keep distracting me. But the only thing is, I would prefer if you typed on the chat instead. You might have to make a Twitch account. I'm not sure if that's the truth. That would make it a bit easier for me to because otherwise I have to keep switching between WhatsApp and the chat room. Of Twitch. You go to twitch.tv/HapTrix0. On the right side there's a chat. I think you have to log in. Maybe you have to make an account to chat, but maybe not. I think you do. I'm not sure though. Okay, let's try again. We're trying to get this train, showing you the ballistics and the damage modeling of IL-2 Sturmovik. This wonderful game by 1C company, developed in Russia with the producer here in the United States. A bridge between the United States and Russia. Bridge between peoples. We don't care about nationalities here. We just care about peace and love, and we're gonna blow up some digital things in the name of that. Okay, I don't know if this is buggy, but I've never seen this, like a train take like some 20 millimeter cannon fire like that and I'll go up. Okay, see the bottom left here I have machine guns, and I have the 118 with that. This is now 116. That's cannon. Usually one of those shots would light that thing up. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's really awesome that you bought a gaming PC, Montana. We're gonna have to play together, dude. I've been playing GTA, I've been playing this, I've been playing Division 2, I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, a bunch of different things. Okay. Oh, I got one. All right. Woo. Okay, something blew up. I think it was. Did you see that? I think it was. It wasn't the locomotive. It was yeah. Look at that. Okay, and it's okay. That I took that out. Okay. Now the locomotive is running by itself. Okay. It's some crazy like maybe he thinks he's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and he stole the train. You know, he's trying to get away. But we're going to. Okay, that's too low and it's not going to work. We're going to go for that locomotive next, and let's try to get in front of it here and see. Yeah, no worries. You can distract me. On Twitch is better, but that's fine too. You know, I'll call you when I'm done with this one. And this game is a multiplayer game, and the most fun you can have in this game that I haven't done with someone I know personally yet. I've done once actually with my friend Respo. We flew one little mission together. The most fun in this game is to fly together with a friend and go on some ground attack missions in a server, and you know, take out some artillery positions, take out some ammo depots, take out some tanks, and then go back and land in one piece. It's so rewarding because it's difficult. It's not easy, but there are easy modes for you to practice. You can play against the computer. You can play a campaign. You can play quick missions if you want to just hop in and play chess in the skies. So it's, you know, like air combat is a bit of a chess match in the skies, because, and also right now I'm attacking the ground, but I'm going to show you a dogfight a bit as soon as I blow up this locomotive, unless it's bugged out and for some reason it's invulnerable. It's not like a hacker in GTA Online or anything, so I hope not. Okay, let's see. Rudder. Oh, almost got it. Come on. 1-2 bus. Jimmy, what's going on here? Really bad at gunnery now. Too long behind the Cessna 152 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Too long thinking about airspeeds. If I'm gonna just go get the Microsoft menu of death instead of seeing polices fly off. So I'm yeah, I'm usually fight the bullies, but right now I guess I am the bully for this poor locomotive guy flying around here. But okay, I ran out of cannon fire, so of cannon ammunition. So I'm gonna, until I run out of ammunition here, I'm gonna keep at this thing. Okay, there's Hypertext Hero. You can turn off the hood if you want, but I'll keep it on for now. It makes it a little bit easier. Let's see. Okay, where is it? Oh, did it stop? I think I damaged it. It stopped. Okay. All right. Let's give it some space, and let's come in from the front, and let's really get some good shots in it. Then I'm saying give some space because, like in Microsoft Flight Simulator, when you have to come in to land, the more space you give yourself, the more accurate you'll be. So let me give myself some more space, so I can come in at this lower airspeed and really line up the sights and try to really spray some guns on it. And you know what's happening, I think? These planes have 2 guns, 1 on each wing, or 4 guns in the case of this one. And so they all shoot forward, and when they all shoot forward, you can choose before you fly where the bullets meet. So maybe my setting is too close. It's more like for dogfighting than for strafing. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong here. That's why I think I'm hitting it. But although I should be able to see the tracers, and I'm not, and I don't see it. I see them hit and nothing happens. So who knows? Okay, I've given myself some space here. Let's go. Let's see. All right. Turn off the padlock view. Get my position in the cockpit a bit higher. Okay, let's trim up a little bit. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna come down on this. Zoom in a little bit. I'm probably gonna lose a wing. Let's see. Oh, I lost a wing. Okay, and there he goes. Oh, didn't die amazingly. Okay, you get a message if you are killed. I think I'm wounded. Okay, sorry about that. That's an example of the flight model. However, you see, like I hit a tree with a wing, so that wing fell off. This is what I wish happened in the Microsoft game, but it just disappeared into a menu, and it shows you what happens. And I can actually switch, I think, to the inside view, and it'll say that I'm injured or something upside down. Okay, that's that. Let's finish the mission now. Okay, and and now I'm going to show you a Spitfire. Okay, my favorite airplane, probably ever, but in this game especially. And okay, let's fly at the same place. But I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to, there's 2 models of Spitfire in this game. There's Spitfire Mark 5B and the Mark 9E, which is my favorite. And another cool thing you can do is You can, I'm gonna go to the official paint job. I'm gonna put about 70% fuel, so it's a little lighter. Okay, here, the Convergence, that's what it's called. It was at 150. For strafing, you probably want it at like, I don't know, 400, 500, 600 meters, you know, way out because you're coming from further away. When you're close in air combat, you want about 150 meters because you want to get close to shoot them. It's up to you, man. People have different, here, hold up. People have different preferences on that, different fighter pilots. Roald Dahl, for example, he didn't even know how to anything about air combat when he started in a Hurricane. He's a great British author who was a fighter pilot. I just read the second part of his biography called Going Solo. The first one is called Boy. I haven't read a Boy yet. I'm going to read that next, but great book. So here's another cool thing. You can change the paint job. You can make your own. Okay, I'm just going to leave a default paint scheme because I haven't made my own Spitfire skin yet. But another cool thing is you can go photo. You can have no photo or a photo, and I have a custom photo in here, and I'm gonna show you. Okay. Okay, accept. Beautiful airplane. Let's see. I just put some ground targets right now. I didn't put any air targets because I want to show you the strafing some trucks, some cars instead. And here's the Spitfire. All right. All right. Beautiful, beautiful airplane. Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9, built around 1942 in response to the RAF captured a Focke-Wulf 190, a German fighter. They captured it intact. I don't know how, and they were very concerned because the Focke-Wulf turned out was in their trials after they captured it. It was much faster than their existing Spitfire, so they were like, okay, we need to make a plane that can match this, you know. So they developed over the course of about a year, or 6 months, the Spitfire Mark 9, and a beautiful airplane. And this airplane is about 5 times heavier than a Cessna 152 that I was flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, but 15 times more horsepower. Okay, I think this is like about 1,500 or 1,600 horsepower engine. It's a Merlin. This thing is moving, and this thing is heavier, but it's moving much faster than the Cessna. Okay, wonderfully realized cockpit here. Everything is, oh, and look, what's that? See, here's what I was talking about, the photo. What's that over there? Okay, hey, it's my dad, my uncle, my dad, and in the middle, my grandfather. That's in Brighton, taken I think in the 1990s sometime. So you can put your own photo in the cockpit, and I like to fly with my dad here. He passed away about 8 years ago. I miss him very much, so it's nice to have him with me in the cockpit of the video games when I fly with him, and this is one of the awesome features of this game. Hello, Alan, if you see my uncle there on the left, he's 92 or 90 years old, I forget right now. Watch out, don't keep your head in the cockpit too much. That can be dangerous. You know, you forget what's happening outside the airplane, and so I'm going to keep my head here outside the airplane. But this is one of the wonderful features of this game. You can put, and this is, I came in the last year or two, they updated it, and that was a request by the community. And these people, the wonderful developers and makers of this game, they listen to the community there. The forums are very active. And if you make requests and people and other people make the same request and they discuss and it can make it into the game, you know. I actually have something in this game. I'll show you a little later. So my name is in it, which makes me very, very happy to be a very tiny part of this wonderful flight simulator. Okay, let's find some things to shoot with the Spitfire. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the system HUD here. Let's see where I am. Oh. Okay, according to the map here, obviously I'm not using full real settings because then if you really won't be able to, you don't have GPS in the 1940s, you know, you have to use like dead reckoning and visual flight rules. But since I have this help here, there they are. There's some trucks, a little convoy. So let's go try and get some of these trucks of the Spitfire. I have 500 rounds of Browning .50 caliber and 240 rounds of Hispano Mark II 20mm cannon. Okay, here we go. Oh, got it! Woo, that was close. I almost, look how fast this airplane is. I almost crashed into a tree. A wonderful thing about the way the Spitfire flies, I don't know, I haven't seen it mentioned before really, is that when you get come close to the ground, and you, for example, in your firing like I just did, and then you have to pull up, like, you know, pull up on the stick to not crash and miss the trees. It's a wonderful soaring airplane. Like the bottom of the wings here, it's very, the shape of it, you can see it's a very wonderful zooming airplane. And zooming is when you go really low and go woof when you zoom up. So it's very wonderful at doing this. Okay, I'm rolling now because I'm outside the plane. I'm not paying attention. Let me switch back so I don't crash. And you can see there. Okay, right rudder, right aileron, right aileron. Okay, quickly. Okay, I got back control. Oh, lost a lot of airspeed there. It's going to be a little close. You can see the screen turning gray there because this game also models what happens to the blood in your body when you're in a fighter airplane. If you're like Tom Cruise in Top Gun and you pull really hard on the stick, you know, all the blood in your head is going to go down because there's a lot of G forces. You know, the regular on Earth is 1G is what we feel when we're like, you know, just standing around, or is it 0? I forget, but 1 or 0. And when you're in an airplane and you're doing things like this, you're going like, then like the plane is pushing up against you and your blood from your head is getting pushed down. You know, some Newton's laws of physics apply to your blood as well. And so all the blood in your head goes down and your eyes you get pushed down and you gray out. And if you keep doing it for a long time, then you black out. Like the vision gets progressively, apparently the fighter pilots say the vision, it's like looking through a small tube at the reality. And all of a sudden, if you really keep pulling, then you go black out and you lose control of the airplane. And this is modeled in this game. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm pretty low and I want to hit some more of those ground targets. But it's really cool to see this stuff modeled at such detail in this game. All right, let's go back to where they're around there. Okay. Another cool thing is, look at this. You fly through clouds. Look what happens. All right. Oh, you got like some lovely effects on the window of these water condensation. The condensation, I think it's called, of the water on your windshield as when you fly through clouds. The clouds they leave like shadows on the landscape. You can see the shadows that the cloud leave on the landscape. All these little details in this beautiful, graphically beautiful video game. IL-2 Sturmovik. There they are. They're the clouds of the shadows of the clouds. All right. I pressed padlock view, so it shows me where they are. There's one. Okay, let's try to get this again. Here we go. Right, he's turning right there on the road. Okay, let's go. Let's try to swoop in on this poor hapless. My next kill here is going to be for Oliver. All right, if you're still watching, Oliver, this is going to be for you. I'm going to keep trying until I get it. Okay. Oh, see, and he drove off. They see it also models the AI. If they see you coming, they like swoop. They go all over the place. They veer and they get off the road to try to avoid you because, you know, they don't want to get killed. They don't want to get blown up, even though they're like AI, digital little men or digital robot, artificially intelligent robots in these little trucks. But they don't want to get blown up either. You know, maybe one day they'll become sentient and they want to be our friends. But right now they're not, so it's okay to blow them up. Eventually we're going to have to talk about this too. Human beings make such a mess, don't they? Or they make beautiful things, but then they make big messes too. All right, here we go. That one got off. I think I hit it. It seems to be smoking. See those ricochets? It just hits and then it models the ballistics are so awesome in this game, and it models it on planes too. If you hit like an armor plate, it might go in a hit. When you hit a plane with it, it might go a different direction. Look at the shadow of those trees on the light, and the buildings too. And here, did you see like on the cockpit here, the plexiglass also models the lighting on that. All right, here we go. Okay, that one is disabled, I think. Let's go for the other one. It's right there. All right. Okay, I'm zooming in. Okay, I'm coming in at a too steep an angle here. Let's try to go back. See, it's difficult, but it's really rewarding when you get it. That's the thing about this game. It's not like GTA or other games that it's instant action. I mean, it is instant action, but it's not like continuous explosions all the time. Unless you're in a huge furball, and you can do that. I can when I'll put myself in a huge furball. Like a furball is like a big like battle of air, a ball of fur, referring to the airplanes and their contrails in the sky. I think that's where the word probably came from. I'm not sure. Okay, coming way too high and fast, but let's try it again from this distance. You can see there the ricochets. This poor hapless driver here couldn't get him. Whoa! All right, 60 frames per second, smooth as liquid gold here. And IL-2 Sturmovik, this lovely new little system. Condensed Anthem Laser Power Frostblade Mutes is the name I gave for the system that I hand built, especially to stream this stuff for my loyal viewers here. Thanks so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. 4 viewers right now, whoever you are, including Oliver, including Montana, aka the Big T. I went to university in Bournemouth with, visited me in Rome. We had many fun times together, many stories to tell. Awesome to have you with me. What happened to this other dude? You see there he is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna drop flaps. Here you can see from the outside view, dropping flaps. Hey. Oh, okay. Is my flaps damaged? Maybe I pressed the wrong button. I forgot what the button is because I'm so used to the other video game. I play so many video games now with the streaming that I forget. I thought it was F, but maybe I'm not too high in airspeed. Shift F maybe, or maybe it just didn't tell me. Oh, I think it's dropped now because you see this little tab here. This opened, and that means your flaps are down. Now it's gonna close. That means they're up. Now I'm gonna press it again. I don't know. Okay, let's focus on the mission here, not just on the flaps. Oh. Oh, he's going out the... Missed again. This is an elusive little bugger, this one. So it really models how difficult gunnery was. It's not easy to be in, because basically you're riding a big machine guns with wings, and you have to control the whole airplane to point your machine gun where you want it to be, which is tricky. I mean, I'm not just not very good as well. So there's that too, but it's tricky. You can play this video game if you like World War II games, and you want to play one for free. You can play War Thunder. It's a lot of fun, and that's a wonderful game to fly with a mouse and keyboard. It's another World War II and tank and boats and helicopter and jet game. But this one here, a joystick is the way to go. You can fly with a mouse and keyboard, but it's more difficult. It's not as well developed as the War Thunder, because War Thunder was more. That's a really good game too, but they have a much bigger development team. You know, they're free to play. They have this gaming model that's different. Their damage modeling I don't think is as good as this, but that's a fun game too. It's more of an arcade game, although it does have a realistic mode as well. But this for me is the best. All right, one more time. Let's go, and then I'm gonna switch. I want this kill to be for Oliver, but maybe it's gonna have to be the air kill instead because I'm running out of ammo here. Not doing so good here. See, like the rudders are really sensitive here. I have to maybe change. I have to be a bit more. I'm used to the Cessna 152 just flying, like throwing it all around, you know, back and forth like that. See, that's the yaw, like left, right. What's happening here is if you look from the back of the airplane, let's try to not crash and look from the back of the airplane. All right, let's put the flaps up. I did put them down. Okay, flaps are up. All right, let's look here at the airplane. All right. So here, if I twist my joystick, this will be the rudder pedals. You press your pedals and you go left, right. It's that part of the airframe there. That's the rudder, okay? Then to roll, right, left of the stick. That's like that of the stick, okay? And up and down is the rudder, the back, those little wings in the back. Those are the elevators. And that's up and down. That's pulling back and forth on the stick. Okay, quick little demonstration of aircraft surface controls here. Oh yeah, all right. Where is that truck? We're gonna try one more time, and then we're gonna do, oh, there it is. And then we're going to do a dogfight against an airplane. He's still moving. He hid. He's a sneaky little digital driver. He saw I had gone away and then he started driving again. But now, little does he know, I'm going to come in when he's in this little clearing here. Here I come. This is looking pretty good. Oh! Oh! You see, there's a damage modeling I'm talking about. Hypertext Hero has been killed in that one. I hit a tree at that speed. Pieces went everywhere. The poor tree got knocked down. So that's that for that one. Now let's show you a big furball. Let's try it. Let's try. I'm doing all these are quick missions, by the way. Right over Veliki Luki, which is a little town in Russia that was between Moscow and Minsk, I think. And there was a big battle there. The Germans had captured it, and the Red Army, the Russians came and recaptured it. Let's put a huge furball here. I don't want to be alone against everyone, so I'm gonna have like a 4 Spitfires against 4. Let's just put them all random. Let's see what happens. I'll put 1 random Alice plane. I'll be in my flight will be Spitfires. They don't want to be random, and then against 8 other random people. And I'm gonna, to make this a furball, I'm gonna put it higher, okay? Because I think of the name furball comes from the contrails left by the plane. So let's go to about 4,000 meters. Maybe there'll be some contrails up there. Maybe not. And let's just leave it. Let's make it. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Okay. Go. It takes a little bit longer to load this. So what else did I want to tell you about? I'm just taking a look at some. I do make some notes here sometimes. I think I told you everything I wanted about this, the IL-2 and now the Spitfire. And we are at, here, let me ask my robot, my Nightbot, how long we've been. I mean, I can see how long we've been up, but to show you people on the stream how long it's been up, we're at 42 minutes and 7 seconds. I'm probably, depending on how things are going here in this furball, I might make it a longer stream, but I might leave it at an hour. Let's see. And later tonight, there's at, quick start, sorry. You have to quick start twice because you have a second chance to see, okay. Shut up, let's get ready, it's paused. We have a bunch of different airplanes here. We have Focke-Wulfs, we have 110s, and this is gonna be trouble. Okay, here's my team, 4 Spitfires. I have a Yak-7, another Yak-7. Okay, it's all random. It's a furball. Let's go. Okay, go. All right. I could turn it off. This is how the full real people like to play. Like with nothing. You have to get close to him to identify him, so you know if it's friend or foe. It's just nuts in this servers. I'm gonna leave it like this for you to kind of give you a little bit of more situation awareness of what's happening here. Okay, there's a Focke-Wulf A5 firing at my guys. I'm gonna go down for him now.
Charlie 3, engaging fighter.
All right, here I come. Quick snapshot. Right where he's coming. Missed. Okay, that was very good. Let's try to stay on his tail. He's smoking. I don't think that's because he gets hit. I think it might be the oil coming out of his engine, but it could also be his engine. Depending on the power of the engine, he might be smoking because his mixture is really rich or something for this height, but I'm not sure. So this is why it's called a furball. You see, there's all a bunch of little contrails and smoke, and it looks like it's a bunch of like fur, a bowl of fur in the sky. Okay. And you have to lead airplanes. It's not like GTA that I put my reticle on him and I fire and I'll hit him, because by the time my bullet gets to where he was when he was in the reticle, he's gone. So you have to aim ahead of him like this, look. Oh, but that's not a very good shot. It was too high. I'm rusty. Rusty. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Okay, got his tail. Do you see that? Yeah, I hit him on the tail there. Now he's got some fuel. I hit him in the wing. And again, some pieces flying off. Let's stay with this guy. Hopefully no one's behind me. Hopefully I have a wingman that's looking after me. Okay, he's pretty shot up. Look at that.
Acorn 2, engaging fighter to the south.
Pretty tough plane. He's still flying. And come on. I'm not doing very good here. Okay. And I don't have infinite ammo, so I'm trying to conserve it and really just shoot when I feel like I'm gonna hit him. Oh! I felt like my engine almost turned off. Did you hear that, or is it just my? I think my engine is getting. Did I get hit? I'm not sure.
to the north, high, range,
Oh!
half mile, out.
Okay, he's stalling. I think this guy's a bit of a goner. I'm gonna leave him be. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, what do I have? I have a BF-110. Okay, this is dangerous. Down. Very heavily armed plane, the BF-110. Now I'm stalling. Right rudder. Caught the throttle. Right aileron. All right. And there it goes again. My engine is having trouble here. It's getting cut out. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about. I'm pulling very hard. Blood goes from my head down to my body. All right, on padlock view here. Is that the same guy? And he's still spinning. He's going down. I mean, we're pretty high up here. We started about 4,500 feet. I don't know where everyone else went. Let's take a look around real quick. I'm gonna stick with this BF-110. I want. Okay, let's copy that. You have this automated voice message that you can turn off if you want. Okay. Let's see. 1 kilometer away. Here we go. It's about 1 kilometer away. My convergence is about 150 meters, so I should fire when I'm really close if I can. Okay. He has a guy in the back of a machine gun firing me. That first kill was for Oliver. The second will be for Oliver as well, all right? Because I want to see it really blow up. Okay. Okay. I have to lay back on the stick here because all the blood's going down from my head into my body. I'm graying out here. All right. Someone else firing at me? Oh, I have someone behind me. Okay. All right. You got tunnel vision on that target. Let's do this maneuver like this. Straight up. Left rudder. And then back down. Hammerhead, not a very good one, but I'll take it. 2 BF-110s. Let's go for this one here that seems to be attacking one of my friends.
Charlie 4, engaging fighter. It's close. Out. Acorn 2, engaging fighter to the north. Low. Range.
Oh, look at that piece! Woo! All right. See, he's missing the left aileron. I think he's a gunner, that guy. Let's see. I'm gonna stay with him and see. I got hit too by his machine gun. Oh, one of my friends hit him too. All right. He's trying to steal my kill because he can't even move now, so that's easier. But that's all right. We're on the same team. You know, some people online are like, you're trying to steal my kill, you bozo. But it's okay. I don't mind. It's an AI, and even if it wasn't, it's all right. We're on the same team here. There's a train all the way in the bottom there. You see that? Oh, quick little snapshot. Him coming from under my nose here. I think I might have hit the tip of his wing. It's another hero we have here. He's flying. He keeps flying. Let's stay with him. And this was actually the nature of air combat in World War II. You know, you weren't ever really you could, unless it was very clearly you saw the plane crash, the guy jump out in a parachute. Sometimes you didn't know if you got him or not. You know, I'd rather see him jump out in a parachute so I know that I didn't kill anybody, but I just disabled his war machine. You know, that's more of a gentleman's chess match here in this sky war we're playing. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I blacked out. I hope I'm not pointing to the ground. I just release. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm good. I was pointing to the ground, but I had enough airspeed. So it models your pilot physiology here. Let's take a look at an outside view and cheat a little bit, see who's behind me, if anyone. Okay, there he is. Oh, there he is. Boom! Okay, that one is for Oliver. That was my kill. I'll take it. Even though the other guy tried to steal it. Much love, big hug to Montana, Oliver, and your mom, your brother, your family there in the UK in Blighty, all right? And I have a Focke-Wulf 190 after me that's pissed off, so I'm going to have to engage. I have two. I have a BF. Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, Sierra, I mean, sorry. My bad. Okay, here we go. The Spitfire, the greatest advantage of the Spitfire compared to all other airplanes was that it could turn. In World War II, it could turn. It's like an F-16 in jets, okay? It could turn tighter than any other airplane, except maybe the Zero, the Japanese Zero, but they never fought the Zero because the Zero was you know, the Zero is very fragile. Spitfires are quite fragile too, but oh, it's still that guy. Is it the same guy? I'm gonna try not to talk too loud here. Maybe it's that same guy, and he never crashed. The one that I shot in the beginning. I'm not sure. Hey Samuel, awesome. Okay, next one's for Samuel then. All right. Fantastic. All right, here we go. It's hard to see up over the nose of the Spitfire. That's one criticism I have. Okay. Oh. Pray to the gods. I could push my stick down but it's risky, okay? Oh! Okay, gonna have to restart here. That's what happens if you pull too much and you black out close to the ground. Very dangerous. Happened to a lot of pilots, I believe. Let's change. Let me show you now, since I have this opportunity, because I got killed. My digital avatar got killed. Let's change to later in the day. Let's put about I don't know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. Let's put the weather average, and let's do it again. And I'll show you. It'll show you how you can make your own missions in this game. The mission builder is quite complex. It's really complex actually, but you can make your own missions if you want. But you can change time and all that stuff. I don't know if it actually picked it up because this looks the same. But here we go. Let's just jump in again and see if I can. Whoa! A bunch of transport planes. Whoa! Someone almost hit me. Okay. Some bombers as well. I put it. Okay. The F-19K4. Let's go for this guy here. Next kills for Samuel. All right. I have like a flight of 4 bombers. Okay. Where is this guy? He's trying to get away here. Okay. Let's go. Check behind me real quick. Doing alright. Beautiful Spitfire here. Alright, I'm gonna try to talk a little less and focus.
Acorn 3. Engaging fighter. It's close. Out. Acorn 4. Engaging fighter. To the east. Range half mile. Out. Acorn.
Make sure no one's behind me.
Engage enemy. Fighters to the southeast. Range half mile. Acorn. Fighter. Spotted. 12 o'clock. Range half mile.
Copy that, Acorn. This is Walnuts engaging fighter. Please leave the frequency clear. Over. Talking too much, these everyone. A bit of confusion here. Oh shit! There's someone behind me. Go. See that? He was sneaking up on me. That's what the online players do. They sneak up on you.
This is Charlie 2, requesting landing approach. Over.
Okay, I put my throttle to 0. I'm gonna do a reverse split S. Point down, then go back up. Try not to pull too hard because I don't want to black out. Now full power again because I'm pointing up at the sky. And let's reverse the tables on this 109 that almost had a drop on me here. Oh! Just remember to keep my posture, some yoga techniques here. Streaming is a hard job. Just kidding. Digging holes on the on the road. That's a hard job. This is easy. Fighter pilot is a hard job, but pretty fun. Come on. And this plane should be a little easier to shut down than F-119. It's a little less well armored. Although I think the K had quite a few armor plates. I'm not sure. Okay, here you go. There you go. I got some. I pinged him there.
Acorn, this is Chelsea.
Try to change my position a bit, raise my head a bit. If this was I had track IR or VR, okay, he's going. I'm gonna pull out of this. He's gonna crash this guy. He's not gonna be able to pull out of that. Oh, he's going down. Look at that. Is he gonna be able to pull out? Oh, he managed. Wow, that was close. What a lucky Sierra of a Gulf. Oh. Try a little snapshot as he zooms back up. I'm going to try to zoom back up with him. He's a good pilot. I think they improved the eye. Look at that. He's doing like a hammerhead maneuver, I think. Maybe my hit disabled his controls a bit. Or yeah, that's a hammerhead he's performing right there. He's going back down now. He's very low energy, but he's going to pick it up pretty soon. Not as good a diving plane as a Focke-Wulf 190, but still good. The 109s, very dangerous as well, especially in the hand of a talented, artificially intelligent little man or woman. Oh, one of my friends is hitting him. Okay. Well, since one of my friends is hitting him, let's see what else I have behind me. Anything? No, I guess maybe this is going to be the one. I'm going to go for him too. Where is he? Oh, they're up there. They're all the way up there. We dove down. Okay, here we go. About a kilometer out, I'm never going to fire this range. Waterbury, this is Charlie requesting landing approach. Oh, they're going back to land, huh? Already? Come on, man. Maybe it was a transport plane on my side too. All right, let's go. Let's catch up this. The BF-19, the 109s are very good climbing. They could climb really well. I think faster than the Spitfire, have a better climber into the Spitfire. So he's really smart. He's an ace. Maybe you can have different skilled AI, and I put it random. So maybe this is an ace here because some of those maneuvers I've seen him perform, I haven't seen that before very often in this game. Let's try. I'm too far to hit him, but let me try to spook him a bit. You see, my bullets are converging like 150 yards in front of me, about 150 meters. He's like a kilometer, 1.2 kilometers away from me, so this is very far. It might spook him though. It might make him think that, you know, if it was a player, a human player, it probably would spook him. But look, he's going after MiG-3, who has his lights on. Maybe he's trying to land. All right, scaring him a little bit. Cut power. Straight to the right. Chest match continues. Here we go. Here we go. This is looking better here. I'm approaching him. I'm starting to black out. It's a very tight turn. Oh, I think, did I hit it? No, that was my reticle. Come on. Come on. Got a piece of him. Okay, he's smoking. Okay, that's a... Oh, look at that. Whoa, and a piece fell off. All right, and that's for Samuel right there. Woo! Ciao, ciao. He's not going back up. 1-2 bus. You can watch him go all the way down, probably. There he goes. Let me try not to crash, though. I want to stay in control of my airplane and not black out and crash like last time. Okay, so I'm just like lowering airspeed before I zoom in too much of the camera. There he goes. Putting right rudder here, full right rudder. There he goes. Boom! All right, that one's dedicated to Samuel over in Blighty, my friend Montana. Wonderful family, great friendship, many years. Really good to be back in touch here. Peace, you know. You don't want to do this in real life, only in video games. In real life, you don't want to be shooting at anybody or fighting anyone. Okay, I guess there's all these bombers up here still, and my friends are taking care of them. They're having quite a bit of trouble with that because those the Heinkel 111s, those are the ones that bombed London in the Battle of Britain and bombed England. So they have like machine guns in the back. They're not simple to take down. You know, there's techniques for all these airplanes. You have to know where their machine guns are, so you have to come out from the other side, from their blind spot. You usually do a fast pass from the side is always a good technique, because then you have a very small window of opportunity to put some bullets in it. It's like a split second because you're going so fast, but same for them. They can. It's much harder for them to hit you if you pass by really quick. And I think this game also models this. If you're flying faster, your bullets have more energy and it'll do more damage. I think that's the case. I may be just not being accurate here, but I think that's the case. We're gonna climb up and try to do a pass on these HE-111s now. You can see I have my mirror there. Just there's someone behind me. Very nice feature of the Spitfire. So it's an optional feature. You can actually take the mirror off if you want. Okay, let's try this one here. I'm gonna do a snapshot on this HE-111. I'm gonna be right at the end of my energy here. Let's see. Here it goes. It's looking good. Okay, got him. Look. Okay, engine smoking. Got the left engine. It looks like that looks like I hit the radiator. So like some water spewing out of the engine. If it was a bit of fuel too, like the greenish is a bit fuel. White is generally the radiator is losing water. If it's black, then you hit like the oil, and then they're in real trouble. Then it's just a matter of time before it's already like, you know, you see a little bit of a puff of little black smoke there. That means like they're probably the engine's starting to have some problems too. It's losing water, you know, it's overheating. So all this stuff is modern in this game, which is what makes it really special. Oh, and he's getting close to me. If you fly right behind them, that's very dangerous. They're gonna hit you. Okay, but I want to live there. Whoa, that's cool. Like a ow. Okay, here you go. Just a oh. Whoa, and they hit me. Okay. Okay, my airplane is a little bit up. It's okay. It's a video game, so I don't have to worry about you know, getting hurt in real life. That's the nice thing about video games. This is one of my broken MP3 player sayings in these streams. Let's try to go back and return the favor. I have what, 94 rounds left in this this cannon here. Where did he go? I don't know where did he go. Ciao, babe. How's it going? Copy that. So now, when Amber talks to me, like, you know, I'm so used to saying like solid copy in ARM and stuff. I say like copy that and stuff. So she's learning all this military and flight lingo too, which is pretty funny if you ask me. All of this working? Cool, man. Are you living in the same place? Are you by not far from Liverpool there? Oh, there's a couple of good hits. Distant shot. Oh, they got a hit on me too. Oh, he's dropping his bombs. Bastard. Where is he dropping? Oh, maybe he's dropping them. Maybe he's dropping them because he's over the target, or maybe I scared him into dropping them. I'm not sure.
Winds from the east. Acorn, copy.
Sorry, I couldn't see your other message tone, Montana.
Roger.
Trying to get this HE-111 down here. I'm at 1 hour 3 minutes of streaming time. Let's see if I can get this HE-111 down. I have 76 rounds left. I want to be careful. All right.
Javelin, this is Acorn in combat sector. Over. Acorn, this is Javelin. In contact. Proceed with your mission. Winds from the northeast.
Oh.
Acorn, copy. Waterbury, this is Charlie, leader. Requesting landing clearance. Over. Charlie, negative. Runway is busy. Go around.
Oh, okay, got him. He's smoking. There you go. Ooh. 1-2 boss. And that HE-111 is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, Oliver, Samuel, Montana, everybody. Is Angie there? Everyone around? Haven't talked for a while. I don't know what's going on. Amber's here, just me, Amber, and 2 cats. Apollo and Daphne. They jump out of, did they jump? I think they jumped out of the parachute already, right? So look at that, those graphics of the fire. It's really well done. Wonderful work here by 1C Games, by the IL-2 development team, making this beautiful, the best World War II flight simulator I feel right now. DCS is very good too, but damage modeling of this is unsurpassed in World War II flight simulators. I'm gonna let him go down because if I try to follow him, I'm gonna get too much airspeed, not be able to pull out, and eventually black out and die. So I'll keep accompanying him all the way down here. I think the crew has jumped out. There he goes. Boom!
Copy.
And I'm hurt too. Oh! Okay, this is like the scene in Dunkirk. Okay. My engine is off. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna open my cockpit, and we're gonna have to land. It's gonna be a belly landing. Let's find an appropriate field. Main thing to do when this situation happens, you find a place to land. Okay, that's the first thing. You look around. Okay, this looks pretty good here. There's plenty of space. Towards there, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna miss those trees and land on that field. That's my decision. I'm gonna take it. I made the decision, and here I go. We're going to try to take you all the way in here, as much zoom out as possible to make you really feel this, where am I, 105, 106, you feel the Spitfire flight model here. Am I going to be able to make it over these trees? I'm going to put my landing gear down. Oh! 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 Boom! 1-2 bus! Managed to land without breaking the airplane. Look at that. We are on the ground. We ran out of power. The engine was shut off after getting shot up. I managed to land this on the wheels. You see the fuel leaking there? Look at that. It models the fuel. Like I got a fuel leak there. The green thing in the bottom of it. That's a fuel leak. And now to end this stream here, I'm going to show you one last thing. This is also unique in this flight simulator. There's no other flight simulator maybe ever made that I at least not one that I know of that has this feature. All right. I'm inside here. I'm going to press the button to turn off the engine. Okay, battery power is going down. You can hear like fuel pressure warning. I got all shut up. I'm shutting everything down here. Electrical systems. Thanks for being with me, Dad. My uncle Alan in England, 90 years old, still going strong. My lovely grandfather Frank Griffey, in that wonderful picture in Brighton there. And now I'm going to show you one last feature. If I press Control 1, I have a flare gun. This is the only flight simulator I know that you can fire a flare gun. So I'm going to ask for some help here. There you can see the crew of that bomber that I shot down. I think they're coming down too. So I'm going to fire my flare gun here, and there it goes. And this is actually a feature in some online servers. If you want to, they play these hardcore modes, so they don't know that they don't put any icons, so you don't know if an airfighter flying over is friendly or not. So they have like these different colored flares. There's a green one, and I think there's also white ones. Flyer, and it actually lights up the night when you're flying out closer to the nighttime. And one last thing, you also in an emergency, you have, if those guys come and they're angry at me, they're gonna try to shoot me. Hey, I have my 45 here. I don't think there's another flight simulator that has implemented this. You have like your own personal weapon. You can actually, I haven't done it, but I'm gonna try it in a stream. You can actually probably shoot down another airplane with a sidearm. On this, and I know that Montana might like this because I know that he's a fan of airsoft. I've never played with him. I played paintball in Brazil when I was a kid. Maybe we'll play one day. But that makes me think that he's going to really enjoy playing some video games with me. I hope of his new gaming PC that he has, because there's Arma that I play 3 times a week with some friends, which is a soldier simulator that's basically the IL-2 Sturmovik of shooters. It's a wonderful game. I'm going to play later tonight, that one at 10 p.m. New York City time. It's a late night today where usually we don't play. Wait, is it today Thursday? No, today's Friday. Okay, I don't know what day of the week anymore. It is with the COVID. You can see some other airplanes that survived up there flying away in the distance. This game also has the great distances like Arma has, I think 130 kilometer viewing distance or something nuts like that. But that's that. I'm gonna, is a 1911, yeah, Colt 1911, yeah. And you can, there you go. It even models like the reload. Awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to playing some video games with you. I'm so excited that you've built a gaming PC. So I'm gonna stop this now. I'm gonna give you a call if you can talk. If not, just call me whenever you're ready. I'm here. And thanks so much for watching, everybody. Un bacione, a big kiss in Italian to everyone watching, especially Montana, Oliver, Samuel, the whole family over there in England. And I'll talk to you soon. This is HyperText Hero logging out. Peace out.